Hello friends. So we have started the collection and in that we have seen the collection hierarchy and also the how many classes are present in the collection. So first of all we have completed the list interface. In that we have completed their classes like array list and linked list. And also we are going to see in today's lecture the queue interface that extend the collection interface and this queue interface is used in linked list and also in priority queue. So we are going to see the linked list in queue interface. So we already seen the linked list in the list interface that how the linked list will affect by using the list interface. So we are going to see the linked list with the queue interface in today's lecture. And also the priority queue. What do you mean by priority queue? How can we use the priority queue and why we need the priority queue? We are going to see that. So let's start with the queue interface. So we have completed these all these things. Sorry. So queue interface is present in the java.util package. So it follows the FIFO order. That means first in, first out. So are going to see the how the first in and first out which affect the queue, and the priority queue and linked list are the two classes that will implement the queue interface. And in a queue, the insertion order is preserved. That means if you insert any elements in the queue, that the insertion of any element order is same if you insert in the queue. And if you see the hierarchy of queue. So first of all, the collection interface extend the iterable interface. That means if you are going to see that whenever we try to use for loop, iterator loop, so we have to use for loop and we are going to apply on collection. So that will use this interface to apply that formula. So that is why we extend the iterable. And if you see the queue interface, that extend also the collection interface. So this is the parent of the queue, and the queue has two types of one is a class and another is the interface. So that will implements like a priority queue implements the queue, but DQ interface is extend the queue. So that is the thing we have to see. So first of all, the priority key is another class, and linked list is the another class that implements the DQ interface. So there are different methods. That is why we have to come with the DQ interface that are present in the linked list, but that are not present in the DQ class. So that is priority class. So that's why we have to implement one interface. And after DQ has two classes like linked list and array DQ. So in this array DQ, so we have there is an exception in the array queue, that is so that means they follow both orders. So if you want to get the any element, so like if you insert here at the head element at the head, and if you want to get the element of the head you can get that also. So this is the main difference in array DQ and priority queue. So if you see the example of a queue, if you buy a ticket in the train, bus, so they follow the queue because whenever you get the ticket, the priority is always the first person. That means first come and first will get the ticket. Same with the printer system. That whenever we try to scan any print any copy, and they preserve the copies in one queue, and after completing the queue, that is copying the print, and it will print their copy. So that is the printer system. We have used the queue interface. And so after that, so methods present in the queue, so we are going to see that. So first one method is add. So this method came up after collection interface. So that method is present in every interface, every class. Whenever we try to use that class, we have that implements the collection interface that we use the add, then also method. These two methods in every class that are implements the collection interface. So if you see the add method, so it will return true only if the element is added to the queue. If not, that then it will return the exception. So sorry, so I have given a wrong spelling. So after that, next method is off. So these two adding the element in the queue. So first of all, we have seen add method in every class, but this is a new method that is present in the queue, that is offer. So if you try to add element in the queue, it will return the true after adding the element in the queue. But if we not able to add in the queue, so it will return false. It will not give the exception. And if add the element, what we say, want to get the element, that is want to get the head element, only head element, we don't want to remove the element, so we can use the element and peak. These are two methods we use to get the element. So it will be present in the queue. If it is present in the queue, so it will return the value, and if not, then it will return the exception. And also with the peak, it will return the value if element is present in the queue. And then if not present, then it will return null. Same, if you want to return the value also, and if you want to, what you say, remove the element from the queue, we have two methods, that is remove and poll. So first of all, it will return the value and it will remove the element from the queue. And if not present in the queue, and if you using the remove method, it will give the exception. And also with the poll, if you return, if element is present in the queue, and if you want to get that element, it will get the element and it will remove from the queue. And if element is not present in the queue, but you are using the poll method, and it will return the null value. So we are going to see the practical examples. So we are going to see in the coder. So if you see, to create first priority queue. So first we create the priority queue. So I have to import that also. So I will import the in that is present in the java.util package. So here I am not using the data type. So I'm just using normal priority queue. So prior queue. And I'm going to use the adding techniques. First of all, I will use add method that is present in the priority queue. So I'm going to add a alphabet, and after that I'm going to add B, and then after that I'm going to add C. And if you want to see the result, here I'm using the system.out.println. You can use that also, the iterator or for loop, so to get one by one element. So I'm here just printing the in normal. So if you see the result, just yes, so A, B, C, and I have also sent in A, B, C format. So insertion order is preserved. So that means every element follows the insertion order. C is inserted. Show you. After that, I'm going to show the next method, that is offer. So I'm going to add the same element, that is C. So if duplicates also allowed, so it will accept the result and it will going to show the, and if not, then it will show the exception. You can see the C is also has two times, so it will follows the duplication, so it will can save the duplicate technique. So I'm going to give is B4. So here we are not removing the element, just we are going to what you can say, we are getting the element that is present at the head, that is present in the first position. So we are going to use that. So first I will use the first method, that is element. So just I am going to print that system dot out dot println q. So if you see the q dot element, so it will get the element that is present at the first position. The result just so first it will give A. So at zeroth position, that is first position, A is present. So that will directly return the A. And if you use the that is system dot out dot print, if you see, it is getting the same result. But what is the difference is, if you see, I'm going to not inserting any element, and I'm not printing the element, and I'm first using the element method, getting the exception that such element is present. So if you see, yes, I'm getting the exception, that is such element exception. That's the difference between element and peak. And if you see, I'm going to use method, so it will return. It's taking the time. Yes, we are getting null value directly. So that is the difference between element method and peak method. After that, if you want to use the method, like we want to remove the element, and we also want the what you say answer of that, that is element present in the first position. So I'm going to give system, just give me a second, it is taking time, system dot out println, and I'm going to use q dot first method is remove. So I'm going to use remove method. So it will give me the result that is present at first position. So I'm going to insert the element, and also I'm going to print the remaining queue. I will give the text that is before remove, and here I will give after remove. It will give me the proper result. If you see, before removing, the elements present in the queue is A, B, C, C, and after removing the element, it will give me the result also. It will remove the element. That is, after remove, if you see the B, C, the elements are present in the queue. And if you want to use the another method, that is println. q dot pull. So it will remove the element. So I'm just stopping the element. It will remove the element and also give me the result. Yes. So if you see the element is getting A, and also the after removing it is getting the same result that will by using remove method. But that whenever if element is not present in the priority queue, so what is the difference between that if you say that you're going to see? So first I'm using remove method, it will give the exception that such no such element is present. So if you see, it directly give the no such element present. And if I use the method, directly give the only difference is this. So I'm getting null value direct because in the poll it return the null value and remove method it will return the exception whenever the element is not present in the priority queue. That we are going to see the iterator observation. So to use, I am going to insert the element and I'm going to give the data type that is string because I'm going to use iterators. So to use iterator itr equal to iterator method that is present in the iterator class. So I have to first import the iterator class. So I'm going to give string data, that is string data type. And to use that, I have to use while itr dot has next. So it will the next element is present or not. If not, it will stop the loop and it will not give. And to print the element, I have to just use the system dot out println itr. It will print the result. So itr dot it will give the result. So sorry, so it is not taking the result. So just dropping in the result, it will not getting the result. I have to just use itr dot next, return the next value. So it will print the result of the or required result. So if you see, I'm getting the result, but it is print. Yes, if you see, it is printing the result A, B, C, C. It will take the time, but it will print the correct result. So after that, we are using for loop. So that is for loop I less than. I want to get plus plus. I'm going to stop this loop. I'm using normal loop. So q dot get. So here we are not able to use normal loop. That is the only difference. Get the element we have to use for each loop. So that is for so string and I will give I and on which we want to use for I'm going to use q to pass I. It will give me the result. Just give me a second. Yes, so we are getting the same result by using for each loop. So this is all about the priority queue. And if you want to use, you can say linked list, we can use also. So I'm going to use linked list, and here I have to import that linked list, and here also linked list, and so if you want to add the element, you can add the element, and it will give the same result. Yes, so we are going to use that like a queue dot poll, so you can get also the result. So it will remove the first element. So you can use that method also. Yes, so it will remove a element from the queue, and we are getting same result here also. So if you data type too, so you can use that. So thank you.